And welcome again to the big match. It's good to be back for an occasional programme of recorded football on Saturday evening. And what a fascinating match we've got in prospect for you. Wimbledon against Liverpool. Now, you know that famous sign at Anfield, "This is Anfield," which of course is aimed to frighten a little bit the opposition. Well, Wimbledon, as you can see, have got their own makeshift version of it today. This is Plough Lane. But will it frighten Liverpool? At any rate, it's a match that 10 years ago would have been quite unthinkable. 10 years ago, Wimbledon, from the same dressing rooms, were a Southern League team. Indeed, on this very day, they had a match in front of only 1,100 spectators at Weymouth. But it's a positive attitude that's taken them on an amazing journey through the leagues, the fourth to the first, and a visit today from Liverpool. Manager Dave Bassett. What's your reaction, Dave, to having the team that did the double here with you today?
Well, it's really marvellous to have them here because, I mean, 4 years ago we were in the 4th division and we were watching Liverpool playing on the television and nobody would have thought at that time we'd be playing them in the 1st division in their own right.
Is there a danger that your players might be a little overawed by an occasion like this or not?
I certainly hope not. We spoke about it. Really, it's important for us to go and impose our personality on the game.
Liverpool's arrival at Wimbledon's modest home, in point of fact, they couldn't get their coach through the main gates. Well, 10 years ago, while Wimbledon were at Weymouth, Liverpool were already Football League champions and on their way to winning the European Cup for the first time. They've seen it all before, of course, but rarely in such homely circumstances as these. Wimbledon, renowned then in the sporting world for the lawn tennis championships, and they're about a mile up the road. That's where McEnroe, Becker, Navratilova and company perform. But it's here where over the past few seasons an honest little club has found its own bit of glory and given every other little club just something to aim for.
Well, the teams then today, Wimbledon are unchanged. That brief spell at the top of the table last month has been replaced by 9th position after 2 defeats and a draw. It's a side that's cost less than £200,000 to put together. John Fashion, who cost £125,000 of that from Millwall. 14 of Wimbledon's 22 pros came up through their junior ranks. Liverpool, it's estimated that the champions cost some £3 million in transfer fees. Today, without Kenny Dalglish, who's got a back injury, John Walk wears the number 7 shirt. None of this side, incidentally, has ever played at Wimbledon. The sub Barry Venison, though, he was here with Sunderland last season. The referee is John Deakin of South Glamorgan, and quite a coincidence here because he was linesman for Wimbledon's first ever league game back in 1977 against Halifax, which finished 3-3. And Steve Galliers, that busy little midfield player, was actually in the Wimbledon side that day. Well, I can tell you, it's a really enthusiastic crowd here at Plough Lane, plus 1 or 2 who haven't paid to get in. And really, it's lawn tennis weather here as well. Beautiful afternoon and a splendid pitch as Liverpool in the all-red strip got us underway. They're attacking the goal to our left. There's Rush. Wimbledon in a strip of blue. Ian Rush, who's already had a tremendous start to this season in all competitions. Already he's scored 13 goals, 8 of them in the last 6 games. Kevin Gage with a header, Cork battling with Molby. Sanchez playing it forward, but away into touch. Beglin with Liverpool's throw. And it's an occasion here, really, that's got the feel of a cup tie about it, as Lawrenson finds Whelan. Gillespie. Rush with a header towards Walk. This will be Nigel Winterburn getting it away towards big John Fashanu, and little Galliers making the break after Fashanu had won it in the air. It's only 5'6" and weighs only 9 stone 7. He's a real lightweight, Steve Galliers, but he certainly pulls his weight in the midfield for Wimbledon. Winterburn with a long throw, and he'll aim towards Glyn Hodges, presumably. That's the normal thing, although Hodges is not in that particular position on that occasion. There's Hodges jumping with McMahon for that one. Another throw which Winterburn will take. Using Fashanu this time for the flick on should it come that way. Winterburn then. And nickel away for Liverpool. Only as far as Gage. Galliers high. Galliers again. Hodges playing it on, this time towards Wise. Nicol pumping it forward towards Whelan. Brian Gale. Beglin. Taking on Gage. One full back against another, and the Liverpool man wins it. Played inside for Molby. And Besant coming out, and the Wimbledon captain grabbing the ball when it began to look a little dangerous for the home side. This is something you'll notice a lot of. He's quite an eccentric character in his way, Dave Besant, and that's a ploy he uses a lot, to play the ball from outside his box. He'll be taking free kicks as well outside there. Whelan. Walks made a breakthrough. Besant again. Well, if he's one eccentric goalkeeper, what about the fellow at the other end, Bruce Grobbelaar? Good to see him back in action again after that injury that kept him out after he sustained an injury in the Charity Shield. Galliers trying to get Wise away, the two small men in a fairly big Wimbledon side. Played in early by Gage towards Alan Cork. And Sanchez with a shot just over the top. That was quite a good chance there for Wimbledon. And big Laurie Sanchez may just be a little disappointed that he didn't make more of it. Cork battling with Hansen in the air, falling invitingly for Sanchez. Nicol. Quarter of an hour gone, and we await the first goal. Winterburn with the free kick. On. And Whelan on the break. Onside, taken down well. Real trouble here for Wimbledon. And it's wide. Well, there was a great chance there for Liverpool on the counter thrust. He took it beautifully in his stride, Ronnie Whelan, and as Besant came out, played it past the keeper, but sadly for Liverpool, past the far post. And that's a back pass by Nicol that almost let Wise in. In spite of that, you just get the feeling that Liverpool, like a canny old fighter, has weathered the early storm without too much punishment and are now preparing to launch themselves forward in their own right. Oh, that could have been costly. In the end, Walk couldn't keep it in. Certainly Liverpool had to take a good deal of pressure in that opening quarter of an hour. And Wimbledon almost found a way through. So that's how we are with half an hour gone, 0-0. Hansen. That's Winterburn. Cross towards John Fashanu. Cork's in there as well, and Fashanu will hope to get there first. In the end, it was Gillespie who could take no chances and got it away. Again, these two big strikers are causing a few problems. And there was no time for finesse there. The ball had to be belted away to safety. Hodges, left foot. Mulvey away. Hodges crossing it in once more. Fashanu was right in there. And came off the Liverpool defender. It'll be another corner. Big strong man who took quite a buffeting there as Grobbelaar came out. Gage with the corner. Fisted away well by Grobbelaar under a lot of pressure. And Beglin was down and injured there, whether it was his own keeper who did it. Certainly they make it very difficult for Grobbelaar, although his punching and catching has been excellent this afternoon. People like Fashanu and Cork, both big men. Grobbelaar with the kick. Mulvey. Here's Walk. Good run from midfield, that one. And Besant, well, he went through his hands. It'll be a corner. And it'll be taken fairly quickly. As Walk gets hold of that one. And Liverpool get a corner. Whelan towards Mulvey. Hodges. Beglin. McMahon making the break this time, cut out by Gale, but not very far. John Walk. Ian Rush. Sanchez got it in there, but now it's Whelan with the shot. Goal kick to Wimbledon. There's Dave Bassett, the Wimbledon manager, up and down those stairs a dozen more times during the course of this game, you can be sure. What a job he's done here at Wimbledon, though. Half-time whistle. Wimbledon had so much of the game early on. Liverpool came back well after taking an early battering. But at the end of it all, after plenty, as they say here at Wimbledon, plenty of oohs and ahs, but no goals. Wimbledon 0, Liverpool 0 is the half-time score. So Liverpool then get the second half underway. It's Beglin on the far side. Mulvey. Rush. What a great scoring run, Liverpool. 17 in the last 3 games. They've been held at bay by Wimbledon so far. Mulvey. Hanson. Mulvey. Gage gets it back. Well, none of the Liverpool players may have played here, but that familiar face there, Bob Paisley. Bob tells me he played here, believe it or not, in an FA Amateur Cup semi-final back in 1939, 47 years ago, and he's not been back since. Winterburn playing it in. Fashanu trying to get Gillespie on the turn. It's a goal kick. Fashanu having fallen quite heavily there amongst the press photographers, which is always a danger. In fact, there was a point in the first half where the referee asked them to move back a foot or two. And of course, with Fashanu off the field, the game will go on. It's a funny old kick by Grobbelaar. Almost fell for Hodges. Morris with a header away. Hodges getting there and withstanding the challenge of Nicol. Winterburn. Gillespie. And Fashanu, I have to say, is still down and has not moved since he crashed into those photographers. Besant is out. He's just getting gingerly to his feet now. Pretty heavily shaken, it seems, but it's prepared to come on again. Meanwhile, Cork jumping for this one, but Hansen getting the boot to it. Walk. Gale. Sanchez. Nicol. Hit Galliers. Now Wise. Sanchez. Here's Hansen. On. Whelan, some space away on the left for Mulby. Referee signalling that Fashanu can come back onto the field. But there are problems at the other end at the moment for Wimbledon. McMahon to Mulby. And he's there! And Liverpool in the lead. A little over 5 minutes of the second half gone. And maybe a slight question mark against Dave Besant in goal. It's Mulby's first goal of the season, apart from 2 penalties. And that's what puts Liverpool 1-0 into the lead. Lawrenson away. Winterburn. It's Fashanu. Sanchez. Fashanu again. Sanchez playing it in early. Plenty of Liverpool men were there. Galliers tried to get it on the volley. Gage playing it back again towards Cork. And a goal kick. Wheeler. This walks, header. It falls for Gage. It's Fashanu. And Hansen sticking to his job well. It was a tough job, but the Liverpool skipper was determined never to be second best, even at the expense of conceding the corner to Wimbledon, which Hodges will take. Gale has gone to the near post. Morris is in there too, Cork and Fashanu. But Mulby's header gets it away for Liverpool. Helped on by McMahon, but there's Galliers. That was a ball that finds Hodges. Gage battling away. Whelan comes away with it though. Plenty of Liverpool players forward. That was a good ball played by Rush from McMahon. And Rush is on the break as well. That's played into the path of Ian Rush. And he never fails with that sort of chance. The arms go up again for the 14th time this season for Ian Rush, and Liverpool go 2 into the lead. A magnificent breakaway in the true Liverpool tradition, and finishing of the quality that you expect from a man like Ian Rush. Good play here by McMahon, although it was a pass by Rush that released him in the first place, and deadly finishing there by Rush. Now a real task then for Wimbledon. Fashanu. On. Wise turning it in towards Fashanu. Touched by him. Can Cork get it back? Playing it back for Sanchez. It's Gillespie with it. Little Galliers. Played wide for Hodges. Winterburn's made a good run. Hodges getting it in. And Liverpool away. What a perfect example that was a moment ago of turning defence into really effective attack. Walk, getting it away, just wheeling up there. And now Mulby, and here he goes again. This time Gale is with him. Mulby, and Gale's clearance. Fashanu physically battling away there and hitting Hansen. I have to say that Alan Hansen is sporting the blackest of black eyes today already. Galliers. Galliers again. Left eye is almost closed. That's the legacy of an elbow that he received against Everton in midweek. Although Ian Rush suggested he might have been in a confrontation with Lloyd Honeyghan. Down close to the touchline again. Dave Bassett, Harry Bassett they call him, the Wimbledon manager. Gillespie towards Rush. Wheeler. Rush. And McMahon. Another wall, please. Wimbledon are going to make the substitutes. They're taking off Alan Cork. Scored more goals than any other Wimbledon player, past or present, as Alan Cork, but not today. Some 119 goals he scored. But the going was always a bit tough up there against Liverpool this afternoon, so he's off. And Carlton Fairweather comes on and instantly into the action. Towards Fashanu. Back flick, easy for Grobbelaar. Besant is out, emergency action. McMahon. Mulby has made some space for himself on the far side. Fairweather coming back. And Besant gets it away. Mighty clearance, but Hansen on the end of it for Liverpool. McMahon shoved unceremoniously in the back by Galliers. Free kick to Liverpool. A little under 20 minutes left. Steve Galliers, when he started all those years ago here at Wimbledon with a game in the 4th division against Halifax Town, I wonder if he ever could have thought that he would see 1st division action with Wimbledon against Liverpool. Winterburn. Might be a chance. No, Walk happy to let that go for the corner. Whelan. He was the man who saved Liverpool's blushes at home to Aston Villa last week with a late equaliser in the 3-3. Way off the mark there. Rush. Trying to get Walk in. No foul. The throw given to Wimbledon. Sanchez. Wimbledon. Sanchez on the far side. Might make something of this. Wise is in there too. And in the end, it was Lawrenson who was forced to put it over his own crossbar for the corner. Hodges will take it. Gale and Morris are in the box already. Hanson's header away. Steve Galliers to Laurie Sanchez, kept in for Carlton Fairweather. And he's got his cross in well. Well, Grobbelaar was groping for that one. Wise hoped to get in on the far side. And Wimbledon was saying, was there a foul on the little number 7? No, said the referee. It's a goal kick. But here come Liverpool. Colby. Rush. McMahon. Made by Rush. Walk trying to get Rush in again. And the flag was up. Fairweather blocked, but he might get another go. Wise is in there too, and a deflection, and Hodges might turn it back yet, and Fairweather in there, and Wimbledon have scored. Well, it's a goal there, persistence. And their enthusiasm at the end of a long afternoon is deserved. Wise, in fact, had Grobbelaar groping for that one. It was turned back beautifully by Hodges, and there's the big man Fairweather, up and in. Now we might get quite a finish. It was in the last minute last week that Wimbledon saved themselves with a goal by Fashanu against Southampton. Are we going to get a repeat dose now? Certainly been a much better second half. Well, you can be sure of one thing, that Wimbledon will go hammering at that Liverpool door again for the 7 minutes that are left. You can equally be sure that it's a fire that Liverpool have been through so often that it'll not hold no great fears for them. Well, there's the goal scorer getting on the wrong side of the referee for the moment. It'll be Gary Gillespie with the free kick. Fairweather right back. Fashanu also back there. Fairweather forward again. Wise is in there. Can Wimbledon yet do something? Certainly making the running now. Winterburn trying to get in. Good clearance though by Lawrenson. It's taken a few anxious moments then at the end of this game for the Liverpool player manager. Kenny Dalglish out at the moment with a little bit of a back injury. Themselves a little depleted at the back of Wimbledon at the moment. Now they're getting back. Rush making the little break. Besant saw what was coming. line is down, but the referee decided the game should go on, and Beglin will get up and get on with it himself. Good knocked down again, that time by Gillespie for Nicol. And it's just the last few seconds of the game now, plus any time that the referee adds on. Look at Besant right outside his box again. And now he'll need to get back. He won't. Time to make another clearance, this time finding Winterburn. We're into time added on. It's the last fling really for Wimbledon now. And those cagey Liverpool Warriors look like getting the better of them. Rush is through! The final decisive shot. And it's all up with Wimbledon now. Rush's second goal. Liverpool's third. Kenny Dalglish can sit down, a happy, contented, a relieved and smiling man. And for sure it's 3 points for the champions. Past Besant, and at the end, it's the sort of goal you or I might have scored. (3-1), two of them to Ian Rush. And here are Wimbledon again. Across the face of that Liverpool goal and a goal kick. Referee looking at the watch. The final whistle and a victory for Liverpool. But a lot of credit to Wimbledon as well, who battled so hard for so long, and really it seemed in the box didn't get many of the breaks. Malby giving Liverpool the lead early in the second half. Rush with a beautiful counter thrust making it 2. Fairweather just giving us the thought that there might still be a sensation in the air. Thoughts that were killed right at the last, inevitably it seems, by Ian Rush. Well, good entertainment in beautiful conditions here at Wimbledon, and the game played in a really good spirit, as you can see with that picture there. And a final score, it's Wimbledon 1, Liverpool 3.